Hi guys, welcome back to another Ruins of Elliwar class showcase. Today we're going to be showing the Assassin class. Let's get over to our favorite bee, which today is accompanied by two baby bees, and that is to showcase one of the Assassin's skills. So the Assassin is built upon doing high single target damage and relies on momentum to do the most damage. It also gets these two abilities, Mug and Steal, which you would guess from other games are a steal ability and a bug ability. Steal steals gold from an enemy, which can only happen once, and Mug as well steals from an enemy, but it does damage at the same time. These steal percentages are based on the current HP of the target, ranging from 100% at 90% or less HP, down to 5% for full HP. Also, if you use your relic energy, you can increase your chances. With 3 relic energy, it's 100% chance. So we'll just go ahead and, well, it's a 5% chance, so I doubt we're gonna get anything, but we'll just Mug here and fail to steal anything. But you get the idea. It will give you, it will steal the amount of gold that's on the enemy, and after you defeat the enemy encounter, you will still get the amount that the enemy would have. You just get extra for stealing. So if you're low on cash, Assassin is always great to have. So let's look over some of the abilities here. Mug does have a cooldown, Steal does not. Alright, so for our basic ability, we have Backstab, which just does a backstab. All it does is do a very high amount of damage, but it requires a dagger. So if you are using this skill on a different class, then unless you can equip a dagger, you won't be able to use this. But if you can, it does a good amount of damage. We just did 150 damage, which is a good amount, and it also is boosted by your relic power. So let's go ahead and look at some of the interesting abilities. First, we have Assassinate. This will do a small amount of damage, or medium amount of damage, to an enemy, and if it kills it, all the overkill damage that you have is added onto your next attack. That's what allows the Assassin to build momentum and just blow through a lot of enemies, even though it's only single target. So we'll do this on a BBB here. So it only did 64 damage, but the bee only has 1 HP, so that's 63 damage of overkill, which you can see up here is added to our next attack. So we're going to go ahead and use our relic power to boost all the way up, and then use our ability Murder, which for some reason has a bow icon, but like I said, this is alpha and all icons are going to be changed from default anyway. So let's go ahead and use Murder on target B, which should explain it. Murder does critical damage with a dagger to a single target. So we have the 63 damage left over from the overkill of the last fight, plus 3 relic powers, so this should do a lot of damage. 1069 damage. You're gonna be very hard pressed to find another class that can do that much single target in a burst. Now let's see what else we have here. We have Exsanguinate, which will cause an enemy to bleed over a few turns, which is pretty self-explanatory. And there we go. It does a very high amount of bleed damage as well, so it will have a good sustain damage in addition to all the other abilities that you have. Of course, you have Backstab. It's just a high damaging ability to one person or one enemy, so let's get this guy out of the way here. Now we have our bee, which only casts heal in this demonstration, so we're going to use another ability, which is called Coagulate. Now what Coagulate does is it will do damage to an enemy and then give the debuff to the enemy, which is in this case 225. It's based on the amount of damage you do. So now every time that the bee heals itself, it will have to heal through this amount of damage before it can actually heal itself. So we can watch this again. And it actually blocks the damage that it's healing. So those, we have Reap, of course, but I actually can't use it in this because I have not programmed this character to be able to equip swords yet. But in the future, it's just an AoE ability with your sword, and then attacks all enemies, just to give the Assassin an AoE ability if needed while you're leveling. And that's the Assassin class in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please type something into the comment box below and subscribe if you're interested in any kind of game development, RPG Maker, or the game Ruins of Elliwar. I answer pretty much all questions, and until the next video, I will see you guys later.